Hi, welcome to the Triforce Podcast, where we talk about video games, we talk about movies, anime now, apparently.
Yeah, we're fucking multimedia at this point.
That alone is going to get us copyright.
Watch the show.
No.
It's the Triforce.
Do you know what one of my favorite foods in the entire world is? Just like...
I feel like I should know this about you.
I think it was one of our it was one of our first dates. See,
Then that blows the question out of the water. It's sushi.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I just got through with a caterpillar roll myself. I'm very,
oh my God,
very happy. It was delicious. It just looks like a caterpillar. But
thank God.
No. Although technically, is shrimp not the caterpillar of the sea?
I don't know if we want to get into this.
Oh my God! All marine biologists just threw up in their mouths a little bit. But
Star Platinum, bro.
Literally. But apparently, it's a favorite of a certain angelic presence.
Yeah.
A one Mr. Weiss himself.
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah. It's good. I agree with him. It's good to know that I share a food palette with such an unbelievable being. You know what I mean?
Truly that. Yeah, that's the fact. And I love the sushi based comedy in this episode was prime, magnifique, A1 steak, amazing, funny.
I love the idea that you and I could just roll up on Weiss and go, how about we go to Watawa after this?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh my God. Now I want sushi, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah. I love it, man. If I could eat sushi every day for the rest of my life and I would never crave another food. It's just so good. Like, as long as I can have everything within the realm of what's called sushi, I would never need anything else.
Right, just your total control over all fish and rice.
I would be
toppings,
I would be filled to the brim with mercury in 2 weeks, but it's totally fine.
True that. Chili for me.
Yeah,
it's a dangerous road. But man, can you do all sorts of things with chili and use all sorts of stuff in there? So
I actually, Nicole and I have a special chili dish actually, which I think I think you might want to hear about. We take taco bowls, like those like tortilla bowls, and we'll put rice in them, like seasoned rice, and then just put chili on top of those, and then put green onions on top.
That sounds pretty baller, yeah. No, that sounds like something I need to get inside real quick.
Absolutely. They are, we call them chili boats, and they are so good.
Of course you do. All aboard!
Absolutely. All aboard, next stop, the SS Diarrhea. Anyway.
Oh my God. Anyway, I really am enjoying the food-based villain of Beerus here. Like, I was everything that was advertised to me, I was like, oh, he's a god of destruction. That's pretty cool. He's like Shiva or something like that. But like, I don't know, man. I just like feel like he's just a homie now that just eats different kinds of food.
He's literally just skinnier Majin Buu in the show right now. It's ridiculous.
I guess so, but he's so poised. He's not like Majin Buu. That's not like a child. He was he's so educated about it, you know?
I know, and I kind of like, I really do enjoy Beerus as a villain in the first bit because, like, I love a simple villain. A villain that's just got one thing to do and one thing only. I love a petty villain. You know what I mean? Like, I love the fact, and like, it seems so stupid, Beerus's motivation to destroy the Earth, because they couldn't impress him with this Super Saiyan God or the cuisine on the planet. Like, I just really love that, because when you think about it, from a god's perspective, you've been around since the dawn of time. What else could you possibly have to experience?
Right.
Like,
I guess that makes sense.
I love these like crazy deities that just make the most inane bullshit to us, but like it's everything to them. It could very well be the last new experience they ever have.
And it's also in the opposite direction too, because like the things that we regard as sacred and are very important are absolutely nothing to gods. Like,
yes.
It doesn't make any purview in their decisions. So I think that like we've seen that in Beerus. It's just like, well, I'm gonna blow up the planet now, and they're all like, wait a second.
How about we hold the fucking phone? Yeah, like I think it's crazy that like he can just destroy a planet with like as easy as a sneeze, but God forbid you bring him the wrong sushi roll. You know, it's ridiculous.
Pretty wild.
It is weird. It's like we are direct opposites to these deities, and I think that's such an interesting concept.
Yeah. So let's hop in, shall we? I feel like last time we were with Beerus, and he was going to destroy the Earth after winning the rock paper scissors game, and now they're summoning Shenron to get Goku to become the Super Saiyan God, or figure out who the Super Saiyan God is. Right?
You know, I was watching that episode today, the rock paper scissors episode. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could throw hands, like figuratively or otherwise, with the end of the world. You know, I don't think I could step up and play rock, paper, scissors for the fate of humanity. You know,
dude, I'm in.
You're in?
I'll eat that. I'll do it. It's gonna. You know what? Like whatever. Like okay, I lost a game of chance to a god of destruction. Oh well. Like I'm not seeing anybody else stepping up to the plate, you know?
You know what? That's an interesting way to look at it. Like you're fucked either way. You know, if you say no, you're screwed, you know? Like that's
What if I win? What if I carry around the savior of humanity for the rest of my life?
Yeah, you know what? The way I see it, there's 2 choices, 3 outcomes. You know, it's and both of them, and 2 other outcomes, you're fucked. So may as well take the one where you got a chance.
Right. It's like everything I learned about life, I learned from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So I'm pretty good at rock, paper, scissors, especially when the stakes are high. All right. We've got episode 9 and the return of the surfer boy voice. Here we are. Episode 9. Sorry for the wait, Beerus-sama. The Super Saiyan God is finally born in the Funimation dub, but in the Japanese, that is the Japanese Beerus-sama. In the English dub, thanks for waiting, Lord Beerus. A Super Saiyan God is born at last.
Lord Beerus.
You like that?
I love the little trail off. I don't know why you looked away from the microphone when he said Beerus.
No, I didn't. My face is glued. Oh my god. Goku. Off the rails already. Goku gathers the Dragon Balls together and summons Shenron, who is startled upon learning of Beerus' presence. Shenron is scared of Beerus, like your supervisor at work level is scared.
This was... Alright, so I have a little bit of a problem with this scene, and it's funny, sure, but like they've done Shenron being awkward before, and it was never quite like this. I feel like they with Super they saw how popular Dragon Ball Z Abridged was.
That's
you know what I mean?
Facts. That's so facts. That's
like,
so funny.
And they're like, what if we kind of do this a little bit?
Right.
No.
It's like the Mr. Bean meme of just Team 4-Star and just Funimation.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like with Dragon Ball Z Abridged, you either have to lean into it the whole time and as hard as you can, or don't do it at all, because it's a little cringy if you go just a little like a tiptoe on the gas on that. You know what I mean? It's a little like, okay, you know, Shenron stammering is kind of funny, but like, wrap it up, Shenron. wrap it up, buddy. Like, I would really love it if he remained that booming presence, but like, you know, you see the sweat.
It's... I don't know. He's a god of destruction. He's slinging a big one. It really seems like everyone is scared of Beerus. Everyone on Earth, and Vegeta. When Vegeta was scared of somebody, I was legitimately frightened. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah. I do think, though, if they're gonna go that route, every single time they summon Shenron from here on out, they should call him out on it. They should be like, so you can't do this for us? Well, Beerus is a homie now. Like, you know, I would love that. I would love the absolute blackmail of Shenron.
That's such a good way to put it. Shenron quickly explains that the Super Saiyan God is a legendary transformation that results from a ritual in which 6 kind-hearted Saiyans infuse their power into another. I was like, well, we're one short because fucking Vegeta's here. So,
hey, whoa, hey.
I'm joking.
Vegeta is a family man. He is a father.
He's changed. He's been through shit.
He's a better father than Goku, and they're saying 100%. Goku's a pure-hearted. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no, they really leaned into that this season.
Although Piccolo was the voice of the audience again. It's like, we only got 4, and then Bulma's like, what about Vegeta? And Piccolo's like, nah. I love the constant shitting on Vegeta from Piccolo.
It's just comedy. It's comedy gold.
It's so good.
It literally says the Saiyans attempt to transform Goku, but they fail as they are 1 Saiyan short. So really, they were down by 2 this whole time. They blew a 4-1 lead. So the fact is they don't have 6. They have they obviously need to use Goku as the vessel. They've got Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, and Goten, which only makes 5.
Right. And then it's really funny because they're channeling their energy into Goku. He's like, I'm the strongest I've ever been. What the fuck is happening? And Whis comes over and is like, was I the only one paying attention to what Shenron said? Like, you need 5 people to imbue a Saiyan. That means 5 + 1.
Right. Classic math right there. Love that. I love how no one did the math on that.
No one.
They are truly a warrior race.
Vegeta is supposed to be the tactician of the team. Man,
you are married to a woman who routinely makes world-breaking technology, and you cannot do simple math.
That's just Vegeta, my dude. please, Vegeta.
An impatient Beerus is about to destroy the planet when Videl offers to join the ritual, revealing to be pregnant with Gohan's unborn child, soon to be our girl, Pan.
Oh, what a beautiful moment.
Like, yeah, really sweet. Really
and then Beerus had to fucking come in and ruin it, but it's totally fine. Like,
classic.
I really love it. Like, I'm gonna say Super Videl, but Dragon Ball Super Videl. I love Dragon Ball Super Videl. She's great.
Who are you kidding? You love Videl in literally every context. So.
Shh, don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard. I love it. I love I love Hercule in Super so much.
Oh, he's been just constant ratings. It's been amazing.
He's been fucking killing it this whole time. Oh god. But yeah, that's so cool. What a way to find out you're going to be a dad. Imagine you're literally you're staring down the barrel of the annihilation of everything that has ever been. And
right.
You're like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant, by the way. Can they help out?
Yeah, and it happens. Videl joins the ceremony, and Goku goes Super Saiyan God, which leads us into episode 10.
I love how comfortably Videl has just sidled up to the absolute batshit lunacy that is the Z Fighters.
Yeah,
I think
she knows. She knows she knows what family she's marrying into.
I love that. I love how quickly she just dug right in. It's so funny.
Yep. And really came in clutch with this.
Oh,
really,
yeah.
I like to think that she took the pregnancy test before leaving for the party.
Oh, yeah. Imagine.
That would be crazy. God.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Episode
One wayward
10.
dinner plan. Yeah. One wayward dinner plan between Videl and Gohan, and that the world would have been fucking destroyed.
Speaking the fuck of which, listen to that the boat with the banquet. I wanted to be there so badly.
Oh, dude, with a fully paid for sushi bar, I would have I would
have to roll me off of that thing.
Literally. Oh my god. I would fight Majin Buu for the food. I would throw hands. I don't give a fuck. Like, if I'm gonna die happy and full. Like,
Colton.
Yeah.
Colton, I don't think this has ever happened before. But in episode 10, oh no, shit, it's so close. A couple of words. But it looked almost exactly the same as I was reading it. Episode 10's titles are Unleash It, Goku, The Power of the Super Saiyan God, which is the Japanese version, which I'm finally making, I guess, the normal version of this. I normally always make the wacky Japanese voice. But the Funimation title is Show Us, Goku, the Power of a Super Saiyan God.
I don't know why, but when you said that, all I could think of is that one dude from SpongeBob was like, the power within! Hey! Yeah!
Ridiculous. Super Saiyan God Goku confronts Beerus.
You'll never watch that sequence of him transforming into Super Saiyan God without thinking of the power within. The power within. They could have just laid that right over that whole sequence and it would have been totally fine.
Amazing. That was the ritual, is you just have to chant the power within. Super Saiyan God Goku confronts Beerus, amazed by the immense power his body has gained with the transformation as he gradually becomes used to his new form. Like, it starts off like, you don't know how to drive the car yet, like little baby fawn syndrome with it, but then as he fights, he gets more and more used to it.
Yeah, it's like when he had it's comparable to the Kaioken, where, you know, it's a totally new way to channel your energy. And like Super Saiyan was a little different because Super Saiyan is just like flexing really hard. You know, it's doing that and then maintaining that. But this is different. This is a totally different experience for the body. And I think that Goku took to it so quickly because he did the Kaioken, you know, and like he knows how to kind of shift gears that quickly and just kind of shake off that, you know, that new body smell. You know what I mean?
Sure. He's had to have how many of those exactly?
Yeah. My God. Like.
Yeah. No. I really loved this. It was cool to see them fighting finally, toe to toe, and seeing that Goku might be turning out to be a worthy adversary after all. Beerus decides that it is time for them to unleash their true power and have a real battle of the gods.
Oh, the movie did this so well.
Yeah, I'm still pissed I never got to see it.
The movie did this. I can't talk about it. I just can't talk about it. It's like watching Nicole and I watched the Demon Slayer movie yesterday. Like, I could talk about that all day, but like, just go watch it. This was like, if you like animation, you know, if you really are a sucker for good, clean animation, this is essentially porn. Like, this is just so good. It's so well done. It's so well drawn. Like, I remember, like, grabbing my iPad and, like, just shoving my face directly into it, like, yes. Like, I was so happy. Like, there's nothing that quite makes me as viscerally happy as a Dragon Ball Z fight sequence.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's what it's all about. That's really, this is where the series does its best work, is like, obviously, it's like, I feel like, you know, obviously Dragon Ball Z has rich characters and beautiful storytelling, but it also kind of feels like I can't help but think of an old bit, like, where's the fighting? Like, where's the next fight? Like, when's it gonna happen? Like, I'm sick of this, like, setup crap.
Yeah, and the dialogue is so good. It's so unbelievable. And Beerus basically is like, gives Goku another chance. He's like, you know what? You're not as powerful as me yet. You're not.
Right.
But the drastic change that I've seen in you in such a short amount of time, I'm going to let you live. I could destroy you right now. But I'm going to let you live because this is the first time I've had fun in eons.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
So cool, man. It's so cool.
That's not sauce. That's the whole sauce factor. That's the whole thing. He's like, I'm going to let you live so that you're a better fight.
That's the tomato down to its genetics. Like, that's unbelievable. Like, that's... Oh my god! I love that Goku and Beerus are basically the same mind wave of dumb. I love them. I love them so much.
and we have to get through episode 11 in order to get to one of my favorite parts in Dragon Ball, period. That happens in episode 12. Oh my god. So, episode 11, let's keep going, Beerus-sama. Our battle of the gods. And let's keep going, Lord Beerus. The battle of the gods.
I love it. I just imagine this dude with like this tanned dude with like long flowing, like a long blonde mullet.
Super Saiyan 3 is what you...
No, but like Super Saiyan 3 combined with like, what's the guy's the Californian guy from Punch Out? Like,
Super Macho Man. I was literally just thinking about Super Macho Man. That's the weirdest thing we've ever done in our relationship to date. Holy shit. What? Wait a minute. No way, Super Macho Man.
And like Boo is the ref, and he just gets knocked the fuck.
Ridiculous.
Wow, that was weird.
That's crazy. Okay. Wow. Having somewhat gotten a grip, which I need to get a grip personally. I need to get a grip on myself and reality at the same time right now. I feel like we shouldn't ever walk too close lest we like recombine like a bunch of atoms.
Oh my god. It's
like every hug is a risk. Like
it's so insane. I feel like one day our molecules are just going to align in such a way where we phase into each other and we become the ultimate cringe being.
Oh my lord. Do you know that this episode aired on September 20th, 2015 and March 18th of 2017 in the English?
Oh, do tell.
I'm deceased. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Okay, let's talk about Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, fuck.
Having somewhat gotten a grip on the Super Saiyan God form, Goku initially manages to keep up with Beerus before realizing the Destroyer is holding himself back as a means to motivate Goku to catch up with him. So, this kind of concept excites Beerus as well. Like, the longer he fights with Goku, the harder it's going to be, and like the more of a challenge it'll be. Like, that's what I feel like From Software should do. I feel like they should create bosses that are really easy to kill at the very beginning, and then the longer they last, the harder they are. That would be insane. I would love that. Just like the spore of bosses. It's just like, watch it grow.
I don't want that fucking gorilla to get a Zenkai boost. Absolutely not. No, thank you. I'm like, shit, dude. I could barely kill it the first time.
Insano in the braino, in fact. So, yeah. Beerus then decides, it's time to, pump things up on my end as well. Drags Goku out to space and then knocks his ass out and just lets him re-enter orbit,
Yup.
Wow.
And would you believe that is not the first time that Goku has re-entered orbit?
Oh, no, for sure not. But completely limp, not even on the side of consciousness. No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Goku comes crashing back down to Earth and ends up in an ocean. Amazed by such power, Goku gets excited and powers up, healing himself in the process. Willing to have... Yeah, oh my god. Like, what is this? Like, he's just like the world's biggest masochist. Like, I've never seen anything like it.
He's just so, like... Can you imagine just being that driven to fight? I was telling Nicole yesterday, like we were talking about Demon Slayer, and she's like, if it turned out demons were real, would you? And before she even finished the sentence, I said, abso-fucking-lutely, I'd join the Demon Slayer Corps.
Totally
I would join that
demons.
minute. I would do that in a minute. I have wanted to make a living out of fighting things my whole life. That is, that's my dream job, you know, like fighting creatures. That's what I've wanted to do my whole life. You know what I mean? Creatures. Like, I've really wanted to do that my whole life. And, like, this is exactly how I think I would be in Dragon Ball Z, where I would just get the... If I could shoot lasers from my hands, do you think I wouldn't do that at every opportunity?
Every possible pass.
Like, I'd be clamps, but for hand lasers.
You want the lasers? I'll give you the lasers.
Literally.
So yeah, Goku is really excited by having the shit kicked out of him. Decides to have another go. Flies out of the ocean and back towards the man that just sent him back in like the Apollo mission. For another whack at it. Like it was going super well.
Yeah, that's what I love. I love that he's just like, nah, I can't go back to Super Saiyan God. I can't power back up. I'm gonna give it another whack though. Like,
I'm gonna do it again.
All right. You really gotta appreciate it though. You really have to. But you know what? If I got stronger every time I got the shit kicked out of me, do you know how much of an asshole I'd be?
Just like irreprehensible, like just like completely incorrigible person. Just
I live near New York City. Do you know how many times I could get the shit kicked out of me in a day?
Strike me down and I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Superman by 5 p.m.
Episode 12: The Universe Crumbles. Clash, God of Destruction versus Super Saiyan God. And in English, the universe will shatter. Clash, Destroyer versus Super Saiyan God.
Hell yeah.
I can't believe I've had to come up with 3 of these voices. That's how much Dragon Ball we've covered.
Oh, dude, I love it. This is one of my favorite things ever, honestly.
It is. It's good stuff. And I've been watching this stuff, so it's like vastly different than a lot of other Dragon Ball podcasts we've done.
Yeah, it's very different. Very, very different.
So, Goku and Beerus continue to fight in space, and their clashing blows are revealed to be producing shockwaves that are causing the fabric of the universe to become undone.
That'll happen.
I don't know if it'll happen.
I fucking guess that'll happen.
I don't know if that's the case. I can't see that entering my day to day. You know.
I don't think that's the appropriate stance to take. You know, this is Dragon Ball Z. You know, we're fresh off the arc where Boo screamed so loud he tore a hole in the dimensions. You know, like that would I just. That'll happen.
Jesus H. Christ. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. And then Piccolo and Gotenks did it too. Like,
oh, right. Fucking damn it.
Oh my God.
Old Kai assumes that only 2 more of such blows could destroy everything.
I totally forgot he was involved in this.
Right. He was just like hanging out. He's like, oh wow, there's gonna be only 2 more, and like Supreme Kai is there with him. Like Hibito Kai is just like, what? Is that what you mean? However,
how must Kibito Kai's blood pressure be? I mean,
250 over 7. His blood is milkshake, bro. I've never seen anything like it.
His heart sounds like a Roomba beat. Just like.
However, Goku manages to neutralize the third clash with Beerus by balancing Beerus' attack with his own perfectly to prevent any more shockwaves being produced. Colton, when they just fucking bam, bam, and it's the different angles of them hitting exactly the same thing. Goku and Beerus hit this chop, like the sort of outside of the knife edge of your hand, and they meet together, and I'm like, oh my god. I was watching it, I believe, on something that wouldn't allow me to take a screenshot of it, but I want that as a background. It's such a cool scene. Amazing.
It's like, it's so cool. This fight is so cool. And like, how did they fucking come to that conclusion where it's just, I need to balance my energy to keep the universe from ripping apart? Is a sentence that is a logical thing in Dragon Ball. What a fucking concept. Like, you're talking about this, and I'm like, I watched this. I know this. I'm aware of this. And I'm still like, I think I'm becoming old. Like, I think I'm just like watching this now like my parents watched Dragon Ball Z. Like, what the fuck?
But this makes perfect sense to the people who are watching it. And
exactly.
Makes sense. Sounds good.
But like, I mean, it sounds like it makes sense, but I don't think you can neutralize universe-ripping sound waves or shock waves the same way you take vocals out of a song. You know, I just don't think you can do that.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if Goku's going to be the one to come up with that. Not exactly a fucking Rhodes Scholar by any means.
Well, okay. All right. I don't know about that because Goku, he may not understand how it works. You know what I mean? He may not understand how it works, but I think he was just throwing shit out like, oh, maybe there's an imbalance of some sort. Maybe let me try this. I think that just kind of happens in the heat of battle for him. That's in the battle brain. And I don't, it's like arriving at an answer that was super complicated to get through the dumbest possible means. You know what I mean? What's a good example? What's a really, really good example? Like, your wheel is out of alignment, so you send your car over a curb and somehow it fixes it.
It broke it back into place.
You know what I mean? Oh my god, it's the fucking universe-ending equivalent of smacking the TV until it works.
That's pretty true. Yep. No, that's fair. I like that. I like that too. I like that.
It's the blowing on the N64 cartridge of Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's that kind of, you don't know why it works, but it works.
It is tradition. It is law.
Absolutely.
Beerus then uses his, I don't think this is true on the wiki, Colton. I don't think this is what it's called. Beerus then goes full Oppenheimer and uses his atomic bomb attack on Goku.
I think it is.
Is it seriously called atomic bomb? That's
absolutely
crazy. Man, Japan really never got over that one, huh? I mean, like, for good reason. For good reason, obviously. But, like, damn. Like, you're going to call the attack of the god of destruction.
Literally.
No, that's fair. That's fair. They earned that. They earned that one. That's fair. That's fine. Holy shit. Who counters with a Kamehameha, which is probably, like, the equivalent of, like, shooting somebody with a 22 while they're currently aiming you down with the RPG. Like, like...
Literally.
Damn. Episode 13. Goku is going to go beyond Super Saiyan God, but this surfer dude is gonna stretch his vocabulary here. Say, Goku, surpass Super Saiyan God.
Oh, dude.
I just can't see this guy saying surpass, Like, I gotta be honest.
Surpass. Well, like,
well, I surpassed that wave.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I could see it because like somehow those kinds of people always have a cornucopia of vocabulary words at their disposal for no reason, and like they're just that. It's like me. I pride myself on my expanded vocabulary, but I am the dumbest person in the room usually. Like it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing.
We could only try.
Absolutely.
The Supreme Kais are surprised that the universe is still intact following the battle, with Old Kai assuming it was Beerus's doing and fears the worst is yet to come. So maybe Beerus started holding back, which is pretty scary.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
No. On Earth, Vegeta, Whis, and the others are still observing the fight, with Whis impressed by the power of a Super Saiyan God. In space, which is where they're fucking fighting, so they're actually, I think they're all watching on, like, Whis TV, like, you know, Whis on demand, it seems, like, with his little staff.
I love him.
Netwheeze, if you will.
Netwheeze!
I tried my best. I couldn't.
Let's say Netwheeze. There's got to be something. Netwheeze. Let's see. There has to be something. There's got to be. What are the? What's the? What's Hulu? Yeah, with the WH. I think that's as good as we're gonna get it.
Stupid.
I'm going. Like, the only one I can think of is Peacock, but I'm not going there.
Okay. Still observing this in space. In space. Goku struggles to keep up with Beerus' attacks, which ultimately ends up in a massive explosion that threatens the universe before Beerus uses his full power to negate it, with Mr. Satan taking credit for the save when called by his public relations group. Oh my god. Man. I just love, like, Hercule's employees have been like a thing this season, which is really funny.
It's nuts. It is absolutely insane that like his PR team is capable of influencing the balance of the world in any way.
Right. Oh my god. Goku and Beerus continue their fight after the latter tells the mortal that he is at his limit. Goku transforming back into a Super Saiyan after losing his divinity. So Goku basically loses Super Saiyan God form, but Goku doesn't realize this until he actually hits Beerus for the first time, not in Super Saiyan God form. And Beerus is like, well, fuck. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like, with Beerus not knowing, he doesn't really understand the Zenkai boost yet, you know, and when it feels like, you're right, he was like, oh fuck, okay, I guess we're still in it, and
we're still in this one, boys.
Beerus is like, you can see it in his head, like, what the fuck is happening? Like, you know, I really like that, where he's just like, oh shit, maybe I haven't seen everything yet.
No, I mean, this is probably like, you know, like getting to stretch the muscles after a long time for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god, this one's going to be pretty bad. Episode 14 in the Japanese is, "This is every ounce of power I have. The Battle of the Gods conclusion." I feel like I gotta go like very heartbroken at the end, at the beginning of this. I'm gonna sound like every conclusion. Yeah, I'm gonna sound like every like late 90s like "Hear my prayer" type bullshit. This is all the power I've got.
This hand of mine burns with an awesome power.
This is all the power I've got.
Its burning flame tells me to defeat you.
A settlement between gods. Holy shit.
Remember when Shining Finger was a fucking line? Like, man.
Starfinger, bro. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Continuing to fight. Despite being limited to Super Saiyan form, Goku is knocked out by Beerus. With Goku knocked out, Beerus prepares to destroy the Earth. In a final effort to stop Beerus, Goku once again powers up and charges his Kamehameha attack. Goku manages to prevent Beerus' attack, but this completely depletes his remaining energy in the process. He comes crashing down to Earth on Bulma's ship, where Vegeta manages to catch him. So, this is his second respawn, like, it seems.
Yeah. Man, like, can't keep that bastard down. That's it.
No, I'm glad for it, you know? Oof.
Yeah, me too. I'd say I'd kind of like the world to, you know, to keep doing that thing where it's, you know, intact.
Continues to spin, you know?
Yeah, that part where we have an atmosphere and, you know, solid ground. I like that.
That part, yeah. Beerus lands on the planet shortly after to honor his promise of destroying the Earth should he win, only to suddenly fall asleep.
Yep,
that's all. That's all that happens. Whis explains to Goku that he must have tired Beerus out as he takes the destroyer back to their home world, assuring the group that Beerus will likely have forgotten about their trip to Earth and their slights and destroying the Earth when he wakes up.
Oh my god.
Which is hilarious.
I love that so much.
It turns out, however, that Beerus is actually just pretending to sleep, having realized that the Super Saiyan God ritual only unlocked a fraction of Goku's untapped potential, and not wishing to admit his satisfaction of finding a worthy adversary, instead hiding behind the excuse that he wants to sample more Earth food.
I mean, I think it was also a little column B. You know what I mean? Where Bulma did kind of like give him that, where it's just like, yeah, you just tried sushi and like octopus. There's a whole planet,
right? With different regional foods and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Beerus hasn't tried Five Guys. You know, like that's
burgers and fries, dog. That's right.
Literally.
No, that comes back a little later on in the series as well. Like all of the foods of the Earth like coming together as well. But yeah, with Earth safe again, Goku decides to relax and enjoy the party. I love how that's just like the almost destruction of the Earth is just like a hiccup in Bulma's birthday party, and it just goes on. Like, it's just fine. Like, no one's like, hey, maybe we should back it in and like go home. Like, we all almost
died.
Oh my god. I mean, I would want a party too if the Earth was safe, I guess, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Whew. So Beerus, so much fun. An obscenely good time. I don't think I've had this much fun since Cell Frieza era of watching Dragon Ball Z, or like at least like since like Baby, I haven't had this much fun for sure.
And Whis is so much fun too. Oh my god.
Nah, maybe one of my new favorite fictional characters. Not even Dragon Ball characters. Like, I love that guy.
He's so fucking funny, dude. Like, there's actually, it's really funny. There's a character in Fire Emblem Engage who Whis voices, and it's literally the same voice and the same character. Like, it's so funny.
Love that.
Whis is an archetype. Like, Whis is a character that transverses universes.
He is the moment. He is there.
He's the moment.
He is the moment, dog.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Episode 15, Make a Miracle, Satan the Hero. A challenge from outer space. Outer space. That is definitely what I intended to say. Outer space. However, in
outer space is just like a giant shovel-shaped galaxy.
Yeah. Stop.
Sometimes the tastiest fruit's right on the ground.
I love that. I want to make a shovel-shaped planet. In the English dub, valiant Mr. Satan, work a miracle. A challenge from outer space.
Holy shit.
With Earth no longer in danger, Goku and the others return to their ordinary lives. Goku ends up working as a farmer again, and Chi-Chi reveals that she spent a majority of the 100 million zeni somehow they received from Mr. Satan, and insists that Goku becomes a role model for his unborn grandchild.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Like, imagine. Oh, my God. Like, Pan is so, like, in such a crazy spot because she's got the charisma genes of Mr. Satan and the literal battle genes of Goku and Gohan. Like,
yeah,
bro.
Too good with it.
If Mr. Satan was a Saiyan, that's Pan.
Yeah. No, that's bloodline right there. That was meant to be. That was in the genes.
That's crazy. I don't know if you saw the new Dragon Ball movie. Like, Pan at 3 years old is already proving to be a menace. Like,
no, I did not see the newest one.
She was younger.
It's Broly, right? Is that the one?
No, that's the,
sorry. Yeah, that's the one
superhero movie. The superhero movie.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Bet.
All right, we took a break like for 5 seconds and now we're back. Hello.
Yep, hello. Sorry about that. All good.
I remember, I think we did that in an episode with Rain and I. And Rain's just like, all right, let's see where we were. And I just came in. I completely forgot where we were. I hope you enjoyed the commercial. Here we go.
Amazing. Yeah, no, I'm glad that we're back.
Hell yeah.
So earlier when the explosion happened and Beerus didn't destroy the world, Mr. Satan took credit. Hercule took credit. So that's where we're going to come in here. Because it seems like that kind of got around. And alien ambassadors from the planet Snack come to give their gratitude before their champion Galbi challenges Mr. Satan.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, so that definitely bites him in the ass for sure.
See, I don't know. I think I would have given it up. I think I would have like invested all the money that I got from it and then just given it up because like when you find out that aliens exist, when you're face to face with Cell and he's like, yeah, no, I have the genes of an alien emperor in me as well. And then you take credit for defeating that. You have to know that countless worlds can get here. And like, you need to know that you gotta be the strongest in the universe.
If you start calling yourself that, yeah.
If you start calling yourself that, I think I would have took the money and fucking dipped. I would have been like, you would have never seen me again. I would have been gone. You would have an easier time breaking into the White House, like finding me. Like you would never see me again.
Right? Yeah, I'm certainly not going to get tugged down by aliens. I'm out. I'm done. Like,
absolutely.
After being unable to call Gohan or the others for help, Mr. Satan enlists Goku's help after he arrives on the scene with his broken tractor, looking for its repair. Goku is forced to escape when Chi-Chi spots him about to fight and forces Mr. Satan to deal with Galbi himself to maintain his image. So, Chi-Chi has been very anti-Goku being Goku, which, thank God, really, because we've been waiting for that for a very long time.
Honestly.
Luckily, the aliens, having intended to conquer Earth, the Snackians are revealed to be xenophobic as they leave Earth in terror upon spotting Mr. Satan's dog, B. I think that should make you clear that xenophobia is the fear of dogs.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
That is ridiculous.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I mean, this episode was strange, but like it's an in-betweener, you know, it's gotta happen like that. There's gotta just be sort of like this is it. This is the You Did It Goku episode.
You did it, Goku!
Can't believe we have another one. Oh my god, we've got another one. All right. Wow. Episode 16. I think that's where we're gonna end it for tonight. That way we can kind of like enjoy the rest of this wrap up and then get into Golden Frieza next time.
Let's yeah, baby.
Episode 16. So this is going to be it's going to be an interesting one for the Surfer Boy as well. Episode 16's Japanese title is Vegeta Becomes an Apprentice, Winning Whis Over. Which is actually a little bit better than Vegeta Becomes a Student, Win Over Whis.
Oh my lord. Yes, this is where he tries to be like, oh, train me, Beerus. I love it.
Crazy.
I love
it. This episode aired in October 25th of 2015 in the Japanese and April 29th of 2017.
Oh my god.
Crazy to think of what I was doing in 2017. I had like...
I can't believe this show is 4 years old already.
Really, straight up.
That's so nuts.
Chi-Chi has still found Goku doing farm work where Krillin... Okay, wait a minute. Chi-Chi still has Goku doing farm work, thank Christ.
She found him doing farm work.
It's like,
he had no clue.
How dare you do what you're supposed to do?
Oh my god.
Where Krillin finds him sleeping on the job, surprised that he did not leave to train with King Kai. After reminiscing about their childhood training under Master Roshi, Krillin asks Goku to punch him to learn the gap between their power levels.
Oh, I love this episode.
A reluctant Goku tries to change Krillin's mind before acquiescing, with Krillin being knocked a long distance before hitting a boulder. Shortly afterwards, Goku brings Krillin to his house with Android 18 treating his wounds. Krillin states that he misses martial arts and wishes to start training again. So, Krillin, back in it. Back in the martial arts world. I love it.
I think I myself am having a Krillin moment where like I used to do martial arts all the time, and I'm thoroughly thinking of just dropping my gym membership and going exclusively to work out at a dojo.
Right.
You know, I feel like I feel the itch.
Right.
I feel the calling. Like, I look at my gi in my closet and I'm like, I want a reason to wear this again.
Right.
You know, like, I'm just like, my God. It does something to the brain, man. It's just so much fun.
Yeah. I think for people who don't like a traditional gym routine, like go and work abs and shoulders and whatever the fuck and go do a German twist or whatever the fuck you got going on, I feel like people like us and people who grew up watching the show might get a lot of like value out of learning how to fight as a fitness regime. Like, you know, like
it's not even it's not even like it's not even physical. It's mental. It's a mental routine too, and I love it. It's just it disciplines and regiments my head as well, and that's what I really adore about it.
Mm. Meanwhile, after
what
training,
happened to fucking Goku? Why is he a dumb brick? Like, you know,
right?
Fine. I would just adore to do martial arts again. I want to do it, man.
Yeah.
It's so much fun, and it just makes me think clearly, and it gives me like practical muscles. Yeah. You know, it's great to like press 1,000 pounds, but if I can't run for more than 6 feet, what's the fucking point?
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Like,
all of that's for sure. Meanwhile,
literally.
After training in the wastelands, Vegeta returns to Capsule Corp and learns that Bulma has been going out on luncheons with Whis to show him Earth cuisine as a means to prevent Beerus from destroying Earth. So this is hilarious, and it leads to maybe one of my favorite Vegeta lines in this whole thing, which is like she like basically intones that like Vegeta should be jealous that she's going out to lunch with Whis, essentially, that like, and he goes, yeah, sure, fine, babe. Is Beerus here? It just goes to show, man. It goes to show.
They got nothing. No brain, no nothing. Just fight. They're like octopi. Their brains are in their limbs.
Right, for sure. When Vegeta learns that Whis is Beerus's fighting instructor, he requests becoming an apprentice by offering Whis the tastiest food on Earth.
I remember this.
After several failed attempts, Vegeta finally impresses Whis with Bulma's personal brand of what he believes the most delicious Earth food to be: instant noodle cup.
He's wrong, but not by much.
He's wrong by a lot, but he's not wrong by 0%, is the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He's not wrong. He's not as wrong as he should be.
I get that. That makes sense to me. But
yeah,
it does it for Whis, so it does it for us. After Bulma presents him with a new battle suit, Vegeta heads off with Whis to train on Beerus's planet, which is where we're going to pick up next time. So pretty crazy to see Vegeta kind of getting his own arc here.
Yeah, it really is cool, and we'll see that in season 2 of Super. Vegeta really does get his own arc, and it's like it's so good to see the series not focus on Goku.
Thank God, for just a moment, very much a second.
And like we're learning something about Saiyans. Like we kind of learned it with the Buu saga, where we have Mystic Gohan, that's different than Super Saiyan, and Goku and Vegeta can't do that. That they can't go there. So we're kind of learning that not all Saiyans are linear climbs when it comes to power levels. It's a tree. And we get to see all of this all these different branches of Saiyan power, and it starts here, and it's really cool.
Absolutely. I'm having an amazing time watching this. I'm already like way ahead of this. I'm like over the halfway mark of watching this arc, and it's been so fun. It just reminds me of like coming home from school and Dragon Ball being on, but I'm just like sneaking it in during my prep periods at work and stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't block
it's
Hulu.
So funny
all
because
your fault,
I'm watching it at work, and people are coming by, like, because they walk behind my desk to go up to the front of the building, and they're just like, "Is that Dragon Ball?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, it's Dragon Ball!" and like 4 or 5 people will come and hang out and watch with me on their lunch breaks.
Amazing,
it's so cool. I love it. It's so good.
All right, Colton, take us out. We're done.
Oh, dude. If you like this, go. I was about to go watch the rest of the
I was about to say, what?
Just go put it on one of those Windows Media Player visualizers and watch it. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, use one of those AI generators.
Hell yeah! Right after you, not the AI generators. Like you remember when we would listen to music in 2006?
Oh, like the weird lights on the screen.
Yeah. Just drop this episode of the Triforce right next to your Numa Yay playlist.
Okay, that's enough. That's quite enough. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. You can download the podcast on LimeWire. But anyway, thank you so Napster. Is Napster still on? I'm gonna go look up Napster, see if it's online.
Oh my god.
But thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. Z, plug your stuff.
You can find me on the internet at various places. Twitch.tv/uneasy. We got some things that are going to be purchased for the stream setup very soon. Because my whole setup just changed a couple of days ago, so I'm hoping to maybe by summertime I'll be up and running.
Very, very nice.
But yeah, you can find me on Instagram at uneasy3. And Colton, that's all you.
Nice. I'm kind of moving away from Instagram, so I'm not plugging it anymore. But like, it's just not for me.
Right.
So I am going to plug my Twitch, twitch.tv/CEasySpecial. You can find me on Twitter at the same handle. Sometimes I post funny things, and we just played Halo 3. Nicole's first time playing Halo 3 was the other day.
Nice.
Dude, it was so much fun. I wanted Nicole to experience the story of Halo 3. You know, obviously it's one of the best games ever made.
Absolute peak, in fact. Thank you for saying.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, it's up there. If it's not the best game ever made, it's in the top 3.
It's the only one I give when anyone's like, "What's your favorite video game?" I'm like, that's it. That's the one. Halo 3. That's the one.
It's so reliably good. And not only did she experience the story, the beautiful storytelling, but the absolute dumb fuck buffoonery that is Halo 3 campaign co-op. We have a new channel meme, which makes me so happy. If you are one of the elite miners that isn't the Arbiter or the Master Chief, and you grab one of the skulls from the level and you teabag, it looks like the elite's rubbing the skull. So, just make sure to give your skulls a good rub for good luck today. Just
I'm rubbing my forehead for some reason.
rub the skull, rub it for good luck. And just, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. It's the weekend, but whatever. It's the week for somebody. Somebody's starting work this weekend.
Right. There's always somebody. Have a good night, everyone.
Absolutely. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.